Hello and welcome to the next video of my Worlds 2025 previews. We're covering HLE, the team that I actually in January said, hey, I think this is the team that's going to win Worlds. Of course, it's half in jest and half, being thought about. I guess you'd say it was 50-50 on that one. How great of a prediction can you make way too early before the season begins? I think I even called it way too early Worlds predictions. Of who would make Worlds, and I think I actually do have to look back and see how well I did. But also, I'm not going to bail on it now. HLE are a good team. They're one of the teams capable of winning this tournament. They have players in every role that are some of the best in the world. And they have a couple world champions on this team. So, in my opinion, there's nothing stopping this team from winning Worlds outside of not being the best team on the patch. If they're the best team on the patch, I think that they obviously win. The last time they went to Worlds last year, finished in quarters. Zeus joined the team in top lane. Obviously, two-time defending champion with T1. You could argue is the best top laner in the world outright. 3-2 KDA, 59 KP, 7-9 CS per minute. This team definitely spreads the wealth, if you will. They fight towards the bot side a bit, but mainly it is Delight making things happen and going around with over 3 out of every 4 kill participation. But 3 out of every 5 for Zeus is on the higher end of things at this event. 1.58 ROI, 2.1 share differential. No, actually 2.1. So dealing a lot of damage. This team does deal a lot of damage out of the carry rolls. And they find a way to get their punches in, if you will. They're aggressive. They find their moments. 2.6 vision efficiency. Laning wise, Zeus is dominant, up 300 gold and 250 XP on average in the LCK. This includes many international games as well, with First Stand when this team won that tournament back when it was a little more authentic. 2026, I do not find it as authentic. 55 solo kills, 27 champions played in 143 games, is very opportunistic in finding outplay opportunities. Internationally, he's 96 wins, 37 losses. 2.5 KDA, 57 KP, 81 CS per minute. Numbers track with what we saw in the LCK, is very consistent. 1.33 damage divided by gold. Laning phase, he is up nearly 500 gold and 365 XP on average in the laning phase internationally. We think, oh, well, what about those MSIs with Ben? Oh, I believe they're included in here. Yeah, that's a crazy good laning phase at the international level. Zeus, I think, is somebody that should be in the conversation for greatest top laner of all time, if not the greatest top laner of all time. And I feel like that just doesn't get enough pub, if you will. 47 solo kills in 133 games. In the jungle, you have Peanut. This is his last run before he joins military. He's retiring at the end of the season. If there is a narrative to follow, what would be the best narrative, in my opinion, is Peanut finally getting it done after a long career with a lot of almosts in it. A lot of bright moments, some down moments. But it would be this, out of all the narratives at this event, this is the one that I'm probably going to hitch my wagon to and say this is my rooting interest. I do not have a favorite team. I do not have a favorite region that participates in League of Legends Esports. So I kind of just go with the narrative at an international event. 4 solo kills, 71 kill participation, 6.5 CS per minute. Plays more facilitator champions at a 1.14 damage divided by gold, -5 share differential. 5.23 vision efficiency, does a very good job setting up objectives. And in the laning phase, he's essentially even. 16 solo kills, 21 champions played in 143 games. Internationally, he's 93 wins, 51 losses. 3.2 KDA, 69 KP, 5.5 CS per minute. 0.89 ROI. He played a long time ago to start his career, so some of these numbers will be scuffed, and that's why he has less damage than gold. Back then, that was very common for junglers. Laning phase, up over 100 gold, 40 XP at 15 minutes, and has 26 solo kills in the jungle in his international career. Mid lane, we have Zeka. Obviously, we saw DRX a few years back. He really took the bull by the horns and really helped that team get to where they were, and it was a very important part to their world championship. If the meta fits him well, he will. That's why I said they have the potential to win again, because if the meta ends up going in Zeka's favor, he can be one of the strongest players when things are going his way. 4-5 KDA, 65 KP, 87 CS per minute. So less than 2 out of every 3 kills. I think we saw T1 in a similar boat. This team not necessarily focusing on one area with their fighting. 166 ROI, 3.5 share differential, 2.82 vision efficiency, excuse me. Up over 100 gold, behind 21 XP, 45 solo kills, 23 champions played in 155 games. Internationally, he's 39 and 16. 4-1 KDA, 68 KP, 93 CS per minute. Shows up internationally and plays at a high level. Zeka is not the reason why his teams do not falter. And like I said, he did win already once before. Hell, he's won 2 international tournaments now. 1.44 damage divided by gold. Laning phase is very strong, up nearly 350 gold and 50 XP on average. He has 30 solo kills in 55 games. Viper, you could argue he is the best in his role. If he's not the best, he's the second best. If he's not the second best, he's the third best. That Viper is in that conversation. Like you have to work through it to figure out where Viper sits. He is an excellent player. I mean, super strong, world champion with the EDG. 5-5 KDA, 69 KP, 95 CS per minute. Gets his resources and then deals damage with them at a 1.72 damage divided by gold and carries for this team with a 4.7 share differential. 2.78 vision efficiency, laning wise, up about 70 gold. When we look at this team and break it down, 176, 277, 271. This team's up about 560 to 570 gold on average at 15 minutes in the LCK. This team, if it doesn't get to quarters, I would say there is something seriously wrong that happened. And frankly, depending on matchup, because once you get to quarters, it's matchup based, in my opinion, whether you get farther. But this team is going to be one of the better. Like I said, this team has the potential to win the tournament. So I would say going into it, like they're top 4 easily. So that is a thing. 21 solo kills for the 80 carry. And 21 champions played in 155 games. Internationally, 46 wins, 26 losses. 4-1 KDA, 71 KP, 95 CS per minute. Those numbers track. 1.38 damage divided by gold, up 191 gold, 35 XP in the laning phase. If there is a question mark on this team, it is Delight. Delight needs to really perform at a high level at this event and showcase why he is possibly second, third best support in the world. Behind Carrier. 3.9 KDA leads the team, like I said in the beginning, in kill participation by 5%, which is a big chunk. He is what drives the bus on this team. Nearly 0.8 ROI, so does offer both a facilitator and a carry threat from the support role. 1.97 damage divided by gold. Like I said, they're ahead in gold and XP. 23 champions, 155 games. Internationally is 34 and 19. 2.2 KDA, 72 KP, 0.65 ROI. Nearly a 2 vision efficiency as well, so does very well not only in the LCK, but then also takes those habits and does well warding in the international games at the international level. Ahead at 15 minutes. All 5 of these players are ahead internationally. Like 592, 935. I don't know, 704, 935. I mean, this 935, 1144. Maybe this team's up 1,200, 1,300 gold on average at 15 minutes. Internationally, when we look at their entirety of their careers, like these players show up internationally. They do, over their entirety. This team is a real threat. Now, Dandy is also a question mark as the coach. He's 7-1 in best of ones, and he is 2-1 in best of fives. The lack of experience is certainly a thing. Dandy's been with HLE a very long time before they even got decent. I think he might be a former world champion, though, as a player, which is a thing. But, sometimes the best players are the worst coaches. So, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.